Good afternoon, this is Alvin Taveras, and I'm here in downtown Badcock Ranch. Now, many of you may be asking, what is Badcock Ranch? Well, Badcock Ranch is a brand new community that will eventually hold up to 50,000 residents, and it's being billed as the greenest new city in the United States. Today's video is all about 3 major pro tips when buying a new construction home, and I'll start with the most obvious one. I'll start by working with your real estate agent directly. Now here's why. One, as a buyer, it's 100% free. That's right, you don't pay your buyer's agent. One, they're gonna be able to shortchange a lot of the decision making that you have to make because they're gonna be able to leverage their own experience during the transactions. It also means that if you work with a builder directly, you are automatically cutting out being able to bring an agent in. So you're basically, if this is your first time building a new construction, you are negotiating against someone who negotiates against newbies every single day. So why not bring in an experienced agent to negotiate the contract on your best behalf? The second pro tip is to look at multiple communities. Within Badcock Ranch alone, there are actually 6 communities. So I work with a lot of out-of-state buyers who come in for the very first time. They see a particular community and they fall in love right away, and they tell themselves, this is the community for me. What they don't often understand is that the adjacent community or the community down the street can often have some of the same amenities and have different costs, or even have certain upgrades that community wasn't offering. This is why we recommend going to see multiple communities and being able to pin what's being offered from each community against one another. The third pro tip is to understand that when you're negotiating, you're not often negotiating price. And the reason why you're not often negotiating price is because the builder doesn't want to set a precedent at a lower price point. So if they were to reduce their price for you, they essentially undercut the price of everyone else they sold to, and they don't want to do that. So what they would do is they will give up some concessions. As a Century 21 Selling Paradise agent, we work with a lot of builders and developers all the time. What this often means is that when they negotiate with me, they often negotiate wanting to do future and more business with me. So if you are simply a buyer representing yourself, they just look at you as one transaction. They negotiate with me, they're looking at maybe 12, 14 transactions per year. So they're gonna wanna be much more willing to offer concessions ahead of time. The other thing is, because we sold so much in communities like this, is I already know what the concessions are. So the concessions that they gave in the past, their best offers in the past, are now the baseline for future concession and future negotiation. So in conclusion, if you are looking at buying a new construction home, the 3 pro tips that I have for you today is to, 1, reach out to a real estate agent first. Your real estate agent will be free for you, will often get you better concessions right away, can save you a lot of time and hassle in the negotiation process, and get you a better deal much quicker. The second is to look at multiple communities. That way you have a full picture of everything that's being offered in the area you're looking in. And the third tip is to focus on the concessions that you want. If you have any more questions, my name is Alvin Taveras. I'm always available. Give me a call, text, email, chat, however you want to reach out to me. Look forward to talking to you next time. Take care.